What's up guys? Today's video we are trying California Burrito for the very first time. I have been wanting to film a video here for the longest time because it seriously looks so delicious. I actually think it's a local food chain, but there are a lot of restaurants across the states with the same name, but they specialize in California burritos and California style Tex-Mex. I was seriously drooling when I placed my order online, so I am so excited to try these dishes. Hopefully it's good because I ordered a lot. Okay guys, we have arrived at California Burritos. Y'all will have to let me know if this place looks familiar because like I said, I'm pretty sure it's a local chain, but I'm not positive.
A few moments later.
Alright you guys, we have secured our California Burritos bag. I also got a ginormous pizza, except this is not any old pizza. Oh no, it is a birria pizza. Pizza-birria. Whoa! Oh my gosh! That looks so good. This is supposed to come with consomme. I am assuming they put it in the bag. Let's check this back out. Let me first tell you guys what all I got. So of course I had to get a California burrito. I actually got this with chicken because the other two items that I got come with steak, but it says it comes with chicken, cheese, pico de gallo, guacamole, sour cream, and fries, and then chips and salsa are included on the side. Then I also got carne asada fries. These are fries topped with steak, cheese, salsa verde, pico de gallo, sour cream, guacamole. Also comes with chips and salsa. And then we got the pizza-birria. This is a 12-inch tortilla birria meat, cheese, cilantro, onions, and a side of consomme. Chips and salsa also included. If they actually gave me 3 sides of chips. Whoa, oh my gosh, we did. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Why am I growling for this food? Daisy, settle down, settle down. Okay, here's the consomme. I told Gabe I was really nervous to get the pizza-birria because the consomme is really liquidy, a little bit messy in the car, but I was like, you know what? I have had messier things in the car before. Indian food, that butter chicken, that tikka masala, they fill them containers up, and I've been okay. So we're gonna make it work. Okay, I think I'm gonna just get 1 bag of chips out for this video, but we do have all 3. Their chips look pretty good. Okay, not bad. They're not very salty, so sometimes that's a good thing based on the salsa. Salsa is looking promising. Okay, let me get everything set up on the table and then y'all should really be able to see the food. Okay, you guys, here's the current setup. I do have my birria pizza in the passenger seat, but man, that looks incredible. Got the consomme on the table to keep it safe. Steak asada fries. Got my burrito. I am not going to fully unwrap the burrito because if you guys saw my last video, y'all were saying to keep the burrito wrapped, so I'm gonna try that this time, and hopefully this one doesn't fall apart on me because I love myself a California burrito. Okay, fries in a burrito, that is my guilty pleasure. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So I am really looking forward to this. Okay, cheers you guys. Okay, so far, that is really, really good. Sorry, ignore my lipstick. Okay, so far this is really delicious. The chicken has really good flavor. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's like a mixture of fresh and cheesy. Their pico de gallo is delicious. I think that's what's giving it the fresh flavor. It's also not overly salty, which I really like. I will say I wish I had a Mexican Coke now. Mmm. Wow. Okay, I messed with that burrito. That is so delicious. Let's try their salsa. Oh my goodness. I wouldn't say I'm picky with salsa, but I can definitely tell when a salsa is mid. This salsa is, dare I say, 10 out of 10. Very very fresh and flavorful. You know, this California Burritos actually used to be a Burritos, and I love Burritos. I'm kind of surprised that Burritos closed down and this took it over, because it's essentially, I mean, it's definitely not the same food, but it's like similar. Okay, let's try the carne asada fries. You guys can't tell how colorful it is on camera. I don't know why. It's showing up really pale. There you go. You can kind of see now. I'm not sure why it's showing up so pale on camera. This looks so good. Okay. Wait, this may be even better than the burrito. Mmm. Okay, I'm starting to think the California burrito may be better with steak. Again, I only got chicken because I got steak on the fries, and the pizzabirria is steak. But, well, technically it's birria meat, but yeah. The thing with their food is it just tastes so fresh. I love that. I guess that's the word of the video, fresh. Better than moist. Mm. Okay, speaking of this pizza, I should have tried to get a cheese pull while it was hot. Dang it. I might have sold. I can't even set it down. I think it's cooled off. Okay, it's cooled off too much for a cheese pull, and they actually cut it really good, so I don't know if we would have got one anyways. But this this looks absolutely fire. Sorry, I'm trying to set that back down. Whew, okay. Trying to get it to where you guys can see it. Very sunny today, which I love, but it makes it a little bit hard to show the food. This looks incredible. Okay, we're dipping it in the consomme. It's just gonna be messy. Oh my goodness, stop. Oh wait, that's so good. Mmm. They do have birria tacos. Sorry. They have quesabirria tacos. I just have had quesabirria tacos so much. I wanted to try the pizza. Try something a little different. And I thought it would be less messy than the tacos. But to be honest, it's kind of the same level of messiness. So good though. I would say my only complaint, I wish they would have put more of the birria meat on here instead of the cheese. Look at that bite right there. Oh my gosh, I have to tell you guys. Okay. So I don't know if y'all remember. This has to do with the wedding. Had to restart the camera before I got to yapping, but yeah, in previous videos I told you guys about how Gabe and I really wanted empanadas for our wedding for the appetizer. Well, we found a spot to do it. We were gonna go through someone who just makes them like out of their house, but because we need so many, we just weren't able to find someone who would be able to do like that amount and it be realistic. But we found a restaurant that makes really, really good empanadas, and we've been there a few times and we never really paid attention to the fact that they do catering. But the last time we went, we were like, oh shoot, they do catering. And Gabe tried their empanadas and they are so delicious. I love empanadas so much. It's also a Latin street grill, so it's perfect because the kind of empanadas that they do are exactly the kind that we wanted. And then for the actual food, we want to do barbecue, which I also told you guys before. And we had a guy that we were talking with about doing barbecue for our wedding, but that was a huge disaster. Not a disaster, but he just gave us the runaround for months. We told him our date in the very beginning and he was like, oh yeah, I can do that, but I only make all of my food in big batches a few times a year. So you guys can do a taste test, but you're gonna have to wait until the beginning of the year. This was like September, October of last year when we first spoke to him about catering our wedding. And so we were like, oh yeah, cool. We're not in a rush or anything. We'll just wait. So we kept in touch with him over the months, and the beginning of this year rolls around and we're like trying to get in for the taste test. He sends us the menu to like understand what we're interested in and all of that. He's still kind of like pushing us off because the event isn't till such and such a date. So we're just waiting and waiting and waiting. And then finally he asks for our wedding date again, and we give it to him and he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I can't do that. My wife and I are going on a vacation for our anniversary, which cool. I get it. We are not the center of your world. Like, you don't even know us. I completely understand. But the annoying part was just that we were in communication with him for months and months and months. He knew our date, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I can't do it, which, yeah, I don't know. I mean, we weren't like upset about it, but it was just like, I called it a disaster. I'm being dramatic. It wasn't a disaster. It's just frustrating when you think you found your caterer and then they tell you they can't do it anymore, which... Okay, I just wanted to clarify, the reason why we already knew we wanted his food before even doing the taste test is because we had already tried his food at a previous wedding and we really, really liked it. We were just doing the taste test to try the other meats that he had and all the different sides to see exactly what meat and sides we wanted. So... just to explain that for anyone wondering. You know, we didn't put down like a deposit or anything, so... we can't be upset. Sorry. He never like asked us for a deposit. We didn't really get to those steps. We were just in the waiting period of even doing a taste test. Where was I going with that story? I don't know. But we actually have a taste test lined up for this Saturday for a different barbecue restaurant that has an actual physical restaurant that you can go and eat at. So they're a little bit bigger, but they're still local. And Gabe and I love their barbecue, so we're hoping this one will work out. I'm pretty sure it will. I have confidence. They told us the dates available. If the taste test goes well, we just have to put down, I think, like a 25% deposit of the total. like the estimate total, because we don't even have our guest list yet, of course. But yeah, we're really excited. I think all that's left to do is like the decor, which I do have a florist, but I'm gonna do all of our signage through Vistaprint, I think it's called. Sorry, I'm trying to get another piece of the pizza. Yeah, so there's this girl I follow on YouTube, and she threw her sister a baby shower. Yeah, a baby shower, and it was so cute, and she got all of her signs from Vistaprint, and they were like huge canvas signs. Yeah, they were really, really nice. Perfect for a wedding, and I think really affordable. So I'm gonna get like our signage from there. And then just working out all the little decor details. I don't know how extravagant we're gonna get. Probably not too extravagant, but see, my problem is I have this image in my head of what it's gonna look like, but then once you actually get everything in the venue and set up, it's way less than you thought it was gonna be, and then it just looks empty. So I want to make sure that doesn't happen, because that would be bad. Not bad, but I just don't want it to look drab and boring, because I don't know, sometimes I wouldn't say I'm a perfectionist, because sometimes I can be, but I'm more so hyperfixate. That's probably a better word. I don't know what you would call that as in terms of me being something, but I hyperfixate on things. Once I see it, it's like I can't unsee it, and then I'm like freaking out if it's not how I envisioned it. It's kind of like when, ooh, that girl's outfit is so cute. Oh my gosh. She's got like denim, light denim flares, black crop top, and a blue denim bucket hat. Love it. Okay, that actually pairs well with what I was gonna say. Her outfit's fire, but it's like when you envision an outfit in your head and then you actually put the outfit on and it is not at all how you imagined it, and then you're just like fixated on the outfit and you're like, I can't go out in this, you know? And then you're trying to change it and change it and change it, and then you spend 2 hours on your outfit when it probably didn't even look too terrible to begin with. All that to say, it's coming together. Figured I would give you guys a wedding update since I haven't in a while. I feel like we haven't had a sit down video in a minute. I did do that Chili's video, but what did I even talk about in that video? I think like TV shows, which is always fun. Speaking of TV shows, Cabe and I finished The Beauty. Let me know if you guys finished The Beauty as well, because what the heck was that ending? Also finished Tell Me Lies, another insane ending. What else have we finished? We were watching so much stuff. Oh, The Night Agent. Y'all, The Night Agent got so bad. It started off weak, then it got really, really strong. Loved the middle, and then it just fell apart at the end. So I do not think Gabe and I will be watching season 4. If they make one. I would not be surprised if it didn't get renewed, to be honest with you, because I said this before in a video, but that show has just totally lost its charm, unfortunately. Oh, I also watched all of The Traitors season 4, which I never talked about, and Love is Blind season 10. I try not to talk about shows like that because I don't want to give spoilers, you know, and I'm really bad at giving spoilers. but I feel like I've really kept up with a lot of shows. I am going to take a break from shows though, because Gabe and I actually finished It Takes Two a very long time ago. That game was so much fun. If you have not played It Takes Two with your partner or a friend or something like that and you have a console, you need to play because it's so much fun. It's a co-op game. We were able to get through it pretty quickly, and so now I really want to play another co-op game with him. And then I also have never played Stardew Valley, and I really want to play that because it's definitely the kind of game that I would love. I love Animal Crossing. I've played that, but I've never played Stardew Valley. So I want to buy that game and get, sorry if I keep burping, so sorry for all the edits if there's a lot, I don't know. But yeah, Stardew Valley, and then there's another game called Wildflowers that I really want to play. And then there's another one, shoot, what's the name? It's like Baldur's Gate 3. It's a survival game though, so I don't know if I would like that. I kind of like the cozy farming games and games that have a lot of platforming in them because platforming is probably my favorite. Platforming and puzzles. Sorry, I'm talking about video games if you're not interested, but I just need to take a break from TV shows and movies and start playing some games again on the consoles because I got the Nintendo Switch too, and like I've used it a lot. I just haven't really got any new games on it. I've just been playing Animal Crossing and Mario Kart. So I just need to get some new games, switch it up. Guys, this food has been so delicious. I kind of can't believe I'm still eating. I actually think the sodium content in this food is not terrible because I can tell when food has a lot of sodium. I can feel it. I can feel it in my face because I immediately swell up. I'm like the biggest bloater ever. I get bloated so easily. My face, I mean, I naturally have a very chubby face, but like it can get really, really chubby and bloated depending on how much sodium I consume. So I can really feel it like as it's puffing up, but honestly it doesn't feel that bad today. So I'm kind of surprised. Nothing tastes overly salty though. It definitely has a more fresh taste as opposed to salty. And I've heard that about California style Tex-Mex or California style Mexican food. It's not as salty, but more fresh. Does that make sense? Hopefully. I did let this burrito get cold though, so that needs to go in the oven or microwave. I've been kind of taking my time eating, so everything's kind of getting cold. It's also really hot today, so I got my AC on. Guys, it's 80 degrees. Let me tell you right now, the weather has been amazing. Gabe and I have been going on walks in the park with the dogs. And it's been so nice because I'll do an hour on the treadmill and then we'll do an hour at the park. So I'll kind of get, you know, a more high intensity cardio workout for an hour, and then we'll do lower intensity walk for an hour at the park. I've been feeling great. It makes me want to do 2 hours on the treadmill, like on the days that we can't go to the park, because it gives you a lot of energy. Oh, I just realized I didn't even finish this. There's just so much cheese. This looks really crunchy though. Oh, there we go. A lot of meat right there. I'm getting my protein intake in. Alright, you guys, well, everything was absolutely delicious. Dare I say 10 out of 10? No, not actually 10 out of 10. I would say, honestly, everything is a strong 8 out of 10. The pizzabirria, maybe a 9 out of 10. I think it would be a little bit better if it had more meat in it. Consomme is delicious. Chips and salsa, 10 out of 10. Burrito, I'm gonna say, yeah, 8 out of 10. Maybe a little bit more had I got steak. And then fries, really, really good. I'm gonna give these also an 8 out of 10. I have a lot of leftovers, which I'm very happy about. If you guys enjoyed seeing me eat California burritos for the first time, please drop a thumbs up down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.